Hey everyone, TooneySA here, back with another video, and today I'm covering a new game. It's the Karters 2. This is the CTR stopgap that I've been referring to as being as we are going to be in a crash drought for the foreseeable future, and this is my first time ever playing the game, so I've been bigging it up based on what I've seen, but I've never played it, so let's see if we can have some fun with it. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to start by seeing what the game has to offer itself, and then we're going to see what mods this game boasts. Okay, first of all, it seems like you choose the difficulty in the main menu. So you've got Sunday Driver, Licensed Racer, Speed Freak, Karting Legend, and Adaptive. You know what? Let's work our way through it. Let's start off with Sunday Driver, just so I can get used to the controls, and then see what happens after that. Okay, after getting lost in the menu for about 5 minutes because the controls went from A to B for some reason on my controller. I'm not sure why that is. Let's go over race first. Let's see what the game has to offer race-wise. Okay, so we've got 4 tracks in the island area. We've got one that looks a little bit like Deep Sea Diving, Beach Blast, Pablo's Jungle Jam, Molten Mile. We've got a Western-themed area. We've got a forest-themed area, and then finally we've got a city-themed area. Toxic Haste, oh wow, I love the throwback to Crash Bandicoot there. You know what, we should totally do Toxic Haste first as a throwback. Okay, you only start off with 4 characters by the looks of it. You have to unlock the rest via challenges. We've got what looks like a sort of umbrella girl from Crash Bandicoot. A meeple, I guess, with a funny hat. A slightly larger meeple with an even funnier hat. And then not Donkey Kong, not Rillaroo. So let's go for Big Hat Guy. We can actually delete the characters. We don't want to do that. So I'm against characters with basically the same style, but they have different outfits. Okay, let's see how this goes. I don't even know the controls. I'm not sure if there's like a tutorial or anything like that in the main menu, but we are going balls deep. Not balls deep. What's the word? Blind. We're going in blind. Balls against the wall. Okay, so if it's anything like CTR, I'm guessing you can power slide. Okay, I see it there. So the meters on the right fill up, so it goes 1, 2, 3, like so. Bearing in mind, this is Sunday Driver difficulty as well. Maybe I picked a pretty hard track to be my first track, to be honest, but it's Crash themed, how could I not? I'll pick an easier track for the next one. Oh, okay. Yeah, this is definitely not a track you want to start off on, is it? Now, I'm a part of the Karters 2 Discord. I've been a part of their Discord for a while, just following the progress of the game. They're huge Crash fans. I think they're Mario Kart fans as well, so they've kind of blended the two. They have spoke about one day hopefully putting a campaign in, but like, that's in the distant future. As they would need to like do things such as... what would they have to do? They'd have to do things such as cutscenes and things like that. Okay, so what I'm seeing so far... Oh, this is like a blue bubble, like Crash 2 style. Crash Team Racing style. Detective Bubble. So what it feels like so far, just from the control scheme... the power sliding is obviously taken from CTR. Like, that's basically the same. Although, I will say this, I will say that the power sliding at the moment doesn't feel quite as effective as CTR. Like, the boosts are a lot smaller than you'd get on CTR. It's like, the overall character speed is much faster than a CTR character, it feels. But then the power sliding is not quite as... It doesn't really have that kind of... Boom, boom. I don't know the words for it, like shake, So that's something that I'd recommend that they improve, for starters, is make it so that the power slides feel a little bit more like an oomph when you actually pull them off. Oh, we got first place, nice. Because the power sliding in CTR is a lot more effective and more, you can feel it a lot more. I'd say the power sliding, even though the way you pull it off is more Crash Team Racing, so the methodology is Crash Team Racing, the actual feel of it feels more like Mario Kart. And then the craziness of all that's going on feels a little bit like Sonic All-Stars Racing. Like, the speed that you're going at and the speed of things happening around you feels a bit more like Sonic All-Star Transformed. All right, let's go for an easy level. Like, let's go for scuba driving because that appears to be the first track that's on the game. Let's go for a different character this time. This is probably the track I should have started on so that I get a bit more of a feel for the game. We've had a few power-ups, but like I've been getting used to the controls and speed of the gameplay that I've not really been paying all that much attention to what my power-ups are doing. Oh, shit. This is like a Ruse Tubes kind of track by the feel of it. But without the tubes. We got some jellyfish instead. But yeah, speaking of Sonic All-Star Transformed, it's probably something that they probably don't have in the pipeline. But there's a game called RC Revenge Pro that I used to love on the PlayStation 2. And that game, you could actually become like boats as well. They'd have like water sections where you become boats, and then All-Stars, Sonic All-Stars made it so that you could also become planes. There was like, and it was really cool because there were two sections. Like you could choose whether or not you were going to be on like the driving section in a cart, or you could opt to change to a boat section. So you could actually have a choice. It was really fun, really fun. But I think they should definitely obviously focus on getting the driving down first. Or it just brought me back as like something that's really cool that I wish like was in more kart races. We are definitely going to have to up the difficulty. Sunday Driver really is a Sunday Driver. I think we've nailed this difficulty. Yeah, so the drifting and the power boosting is the thing that stands out to me the most. Like, if I was to ask them to address anything as a priority, especially as they say that they are heavily inspired by CTR, I would definitely increase the efficacy of the not the efficacy, that's the wrong word. The atmosphere that you get when you pull off boost. I think that boosting is quintessential to the CTR experience more so than Mario, and so I would hope that that's something that they fix up first. The other thing I'm noticing is that the weapons are a little bit like forgettable so far, but that might be because I'm playing on Sunday Driver mode. So I'm not really needing the weapons right now. So let's go back. So let's go with race. Oh, that's cool. A duo time trial mode. Let's be this lady. Can I customize the character at all? All right, let's see how this beach level goes, and then we'll try a modded track. We're on a slightly harder difficulty this time, so maybe I'll get to use a few more weapons. Hey, I finally got hit by a weapon. Maybe in Sunday Driver, they actually don't attack you. Looks like I missed a shortcut up there to the right. Okay, there's another shortcut there that the entire AI population know about, though I don't. Maybe I should pay closer attention to the map. It's pretty cool how you get your Steam icon on there, though. I really like that. Because I don't want to sound like I'm being too harsh on the game, because it is new. Oh, and then it doesn't work that time. All right. Ah. Now I'm stuck. Like, it looks great. Like, the visuals, they look really colorful. They look really nice. The game does play well. And don't forget the game's in early access as well. So, there's a lot that will be improved over time. I got 5th that time. Now I'm actually, like, not on Sunday Driver difficulty. That was only difficulty level 2, though. And I got absolutely destroyed. Part of it, though, was that, like, I got messed up on the shortcut. Okay, let's look at some mods. We've got CTR Nitro-Fueled Electron Avenue. Well, it feels like I need to go for this one. Subscribe. Oh, okay, you have to, like, the file size. Yeah, of course, that makes sense. Let's give it a go. Can I get modded characters? Yeah, we've got to download Crash. Absolutely. This is cool. This is really cool. Best feature so far. The menus are a little bit confusing, to be honest. Even though it's like so cool that I can play as Crash, but like the way that I had to navigate, like it takes quite a bit of getting used to. But it's so cool that I get to be playing as Crash Bandicoot. I don't know what track this is. Oh, and he's even got the sound effects of Crash as well. That's amazing. Wait a minute, this isn't the track I chose. I chose Electron Avenue. Okay, here we are, Electron Avenue. Already died. On the first jump in the level. The sound effects, man. Oh, you can't quite do the CTR jump though, the skip over there. Oh no, I'm stuck. Gonna have to do quite a bit of catching up now. This is really cool that whoever made this mod, kudos, this looks absolutely fantastic. The crash mod's cool and all. They do need to sort out the sound effects though, because he says "whoa" as though he's being hit all the time. there we go again. Maybe that's kind of like hard to program though. To be fair, maybe they don't, like, it's not easy to program, like, adding the sound effects, reacting to certain situations. It's probably just, like, cycling through. Whoa! Edit in his sound effects to be replaced with Woompaloozies. Whoa, whoa, whoa. But yeah, this track's great. Whoever made this, it's it's definitely the best track that I've played on so far. So there's that. But yeah, support this game, you know, like, because I think we want to push it so that the developers of the Crash games realize, oh, there's still a market for kart racing games. And support this game as well, because the devs obviously put a lot of work into it, and if I look at their Discord over the recent, like, year that I've been a part of it, you know, they're constantly looking for feedback, they're constantly speaking to the community behind the game. So the devs are very, very dedicated to this project. Oh, you can actually make that jump if you're awesome enough. Looks like we're ready to be upgraded to the next difficulty, because I've now mastered the difficulty above Sunday Driver. I think it was like Licensed Driver or something like that. Maybe we'll try out online mode, actually. Like, I'm going to be awful. Or it'd be cool to give it a go, see what it's like, so you guys can see what online mode looks like. Alright, there we go, first place. We have mastered level 2. It takes 5 minutes for me to go around that entire track, though. So let's take a look on online mode, see what's cracking. This time we're playing as Raichu. Alright, let's join a solo unranked tournament. Mystery Caves. Okay, let's download that. Can't say no to some Mystery Caves. Looks like we're going for a one-on-one race here. one-on-one race with someone who's not even here. Well, I'm going to get my first victory. It won't matter, though, because it's unranked. He's definitely gone off to make a cheese sandwich and then forgot. Oh, he's finished. Or I'm going to finish first. With a name like Karters, it sounds kind of like Japanese. It took forever to get this game, to get this online match going as well, because every time, like, I'd click join online match, it'd say, oh, you are missing this modded track. Oh, you are missing this modded track. So I downloaded about 12 modded tracks before it finally let me in. And then we're playing a track that's in the game already anyway. Wow. Don't know how that happened, but okay. But yeah, now that I'm getting used to it, it controls really well. It's very, very responsive. So if you was to ask me as a CTR player, like, how does it compare? How does it differ? So CTR, like, your average speed is, I would say, lower, and the boosts are stronger. Whereas this one, your average speed can be quite fast. Like, the actual speed of the gameplay is quite fast, and the boosts are not quite as impactful. This game only cost me 10 quid as well. Didn't cost me a lot at all. In USD, that's like $15. So it's not a very expensive game. Although I think it might be a little bit more in the western part of the world, because I'm obviously living in Asia, so it's probably a bit cheaper. Oh, we got another player here. Okay. We're all absolute noobs, which is good. Oh, it's the exact same track that we just did. That's disappointing. Why? I'm getting decimated now. I'm against someone who actually has played the game before. How far ahead he is. Wow. I must be missing some kind of massive trick here. Alright, we're catching up thanks to this weapon. It's Bullet Bill. Tony the Tank. And thanks to that, I'm back in the race. But for how long? Oh, I see. Okay, so that's one thing I've only just realized. That it's like... It's health-based. Characters have health meters. I was like wondering why I'm hitting this guy over and over again and nothing was happening. Oh my gosh, I'm actually first, thanks to Tony the Tank. Not too bad. Oh, we're on a crash track, I think. Is this Tiny Temple? Looks like Tiny Temple. Yeah, this is. Oh, shortcut over there. I forgot about that. Looks like he did too, or he didn't know about it. Oh no. All our speed ruined. Oh, we got a health item there. If anyone watching this has the game on PC, because it's not on console yet, they're focusing on PC support for at least a year, I think, then hit me up on Discord. Let's get some games together. I'll publish them as videos too. Oh no. Love this soundtrack, by the way. We're going to finish comfortably second, thanks to Mr. Finish not finishing again. He's definitely sat in a lobby and gone for shit or something. He's watching a Joe Rogan podcast right now on the John, not realizing that he's being decimated. Okay, I think we've played enough of the game right now to give kind of an overview. I've played for about an hour, so let's give it like a rough overview of my thoughts of the game so far. Let's start with the positives. It looks really beautiful. It plays really smoothly. The mods are amazing, and I think that it's got a bright future. And the more people that play it, the more people that support it, give feedback, the better it will get. And yeah, it's just overall quite a fun time. And I definitely think I would have a lot more fun if I was playing this with a group of people who are friends, or at least you guys on YouTube as well. I think it'd be a good bit of fun, and I'd like to make videos about it. Neutral. These are things that are like not super bad, but like I think they are really easy to fix. So like I don't want to put them as negatives because I think they're really easy to fix. Number one, the menus are a little bit confusing. There's a lot of like sub menus and where your mods are a little bit hidden. It took me a little while to even find out how to access the mods in actual arcade mode, etc. So that could be a little bit clearer. Secondly, I think that boosting needs to be a little bit more impactful. Like it feels like the weapons that you use and the speed pads that you use are the main way to gain speed, because I don't really feel like I'm going that much faster from speed boosting. So it needs a little bit of an oomph. There needs to be like a shake on the controller. There needs to be like a little bit of a thing happen on the screen. Like the flame needs to erupt a little bit more, so it really feels like that you are boosting. The speed from the boost needs to be a little bit more punchy as well. Maybe that means that there's a little bit of balancing that needs to be done, where the speed of the gameplay needs to come down a little bit and the boosting needs to be empowered a little bit. But maybe the devs are happy with the way it is, and that's fine as well. Oh, another positive that I forgot to mention, the mods. The fact that you can mod this game with tracks and characters is absolutely fantastic. That's a selling point in of itself. Not many kart racing games would do that. Okay, so are there any negatives? I don't think the health meter thing works all that well, personally. The weapons are a little bit forgettable. I didn't really know what my weapons were doing when I would use them. I didn't appear to die a single time from the health meter being reduced, and if I did kill someone using the items, I don't know. I don't know if I did that. There's not like a visual cue saying Toony SA has blown up this character like you would see in Crash Tag Team Racing and other kart racing games as well. So I feel like the weapons need a bit of work. They don't really feel that interesting and engaging. Maybe it becomes a bit more apparent when you're doing like an online game with 8 people and everyone's using items a little bit more. But I know, just I would probably go for fewer items that are more memorable, if that makes sense. And the health meter, if you're going to keep it, that's fine. It may just be a case that I'm not really seeing the balancing in the hour that I've played so far. So take what I've just said with a pinch of salt. I've only played for an hour. I need to play for longer, and I will play for longer. But overall, how do I feel about the game out of 10 at the moment, at this current stage? At this current stage, I think this is a 7 out of 10. Okay, it's a 7 out of 10 game, which is decent for kart racers. Most kart racers are terrible, and only a handful are really, really good. So it's kind of in the upper echelon of kart racers that I've played so far. And the encouraging thing is that I think it has the potential to be an 8 or 9 out of 10 kart racing game, maybe even a 10 out of 10 with enough work. It just depends what direction they go with the game. I like what I'm seeing so far. I can't wait to see more. Please consider supporting the Karters 2 devs. They're really lovely people. They're very, very responsive, and they really care about keeping the kart racing genre alive. And let's not forget, we need to keep Microsoft on their toes, that kart racing games do have a place in the current gaming landscape. So please hit me up on Discord, like and subscribe, join me, play the Karters 2 with me at some point, and see you on the next video.